Yo, what's up everyone? It's your favorite narrator, Aaron, back at it with another story. Grab a snack, kick back, and let's dive in. Y'all have really seemed to enjoy the EMS stories from the past couple of weeks, so I thought I'd chuck y'all a bone and give you another. So as some of you may know, I had been in college, and I had studied civil and environmental engineering. During my time at that school, I volunteered with the local fire department as well as being on my campus first response team. I ended up liking the EMS work so much I decided to follow that route instead of the engineering route. I've had some time working on the fire department now, and this story comes from there. It all started as a normal day. We came in, we had shift change, we check out the trucks. On this particular day, I was going to be riding on the back of the engine. I got my gear all set up on the engine, and if I remember right, it was a Friday, which means that the engine was the truck of the day. And all you gotta know about that is that you have to do a more in-depth inspection of the truck instead of just the normal daily inspection, as well as washing the rig. So we finished checking out the truck, test all the equipment, wash it off, make it look all spick and span before going upstairs to have some breakfast. Now, if I remember right, I think we were having some bagel Sammys this morning. And right as we dished up and sat down to start enjoying this breakfast, the red lights come on and the tone drops. Myself and the rest of the engine crew rush down, grab our gear, hop on the engine and start rolling. I'm still pretty new, and with the adrenaline rush, I didn't really catch what we were going to, but over the radio I heard them talking about a gas leak. I guess there was some construction on one of the roads and a piece of equipment hit a gas main. Because of that, we gotta chuck our air packs on as well as the rest of our gear. We're still about a mile away, running cherries and berries and sirens through the streets, and through the window I can already smell the gas. A few minutes later, we roll up to the location. Everybody starts getting off the truck, and oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it, but I pulled a Superman getting off this truck. That's where a strap of your pack or something in your gear gets caught up in the seat and you try to jump off the truck and you don't go anywheres. Now I feel like a dumbass flailing around trying to free myself from the seat with the scene of chaos unrolling before my eyes down the road. Soon as I get myself free, I hop out and find the captain. He tells me to finish dressing this hydrant that one of the other departments had started dressing. So we get the main hydrant adapter on, and you're supposed to get both of the gate valves on. We just chucked one on if I remember right, and he tells me to pull a line off one of the other department's trucks that was already attached to the water supply. So I pull a line and he directs me to go down the road a little ways, probably 20 or 25 feet away from where another crew was set up with a line. Now I don't know if any of y'all have had to deal with gas leaks before, but I didn't know how loud that shit was. I work on an airport and we hear the jet engines going every day, and this shit was right up with the jet engines. It was loud as can be, blowing the gas at quite an angle, pretty high up into the sky. My line gets charged and the captain behind me says, "Hey, you're good to open the bail." Being the new guy, I was working with one of the other firefighters who was helping me out. We had the nozzle on a penetrating fog, not directed completely at where the gas was coming out, but at a bit of an angle enough to disperse the gas once it was out of the pipe. The theory that the solution to pollution is dilution. If we just spread the gas around enough, it won't be as dangerous, since it's not as concentrated. Now, I don't know how long we were spraying water for, but it felt like forever. My arms were definitely getting pretty tired, but I didn't want anybody else to see that, especially being the new guy. Looking back, I definitely could have just sat on the line, but hindsight's 2020. Either way, they eventually get the line shut back off. I was given the clear to turn off the bail, and a number of crews grabbed their gas meters and started walking around the neighborhood, making sure the levels of gas were at safe levels. Thankfully they were, and we were given the all clear to start breaking everything down. Start rolling up hose, packing it away, tearing down the hydrants. Once we were done tearing everything down, I was standing with my firefighter partner, the captain, and the assistant chief. And he was saying how he was talking with one of the guys from the gas company who realized how much of a headache he was about to be in. Now, I didn't know this, but gas lines aren't supposed to have any moisture in them at all. And if you can remember the entire point of the story where I was spraying Who knows how many hundreds of gallons of water at this gas line, a big 6-inch main gas line. That thing was gonna be flooded. So this dude was earning his paycheck that day. Anyway, that'll do it for today's video. Moral of the story is, if you're a construction company, make sure to check and double check those underground utility locations, or else the fire department's gonna have to come out there and their breakfast bagel Sammys are gonna get cold. All jokes aside, I hope y'all enjoyed. Remember to stay safe out there. If you did enjoy, remember to press the like button, comment a story of your own from this week that stuck out to you, or email it to me with the email in the description, and subscribe to the channel. We're out here posting every week. If you want to listen to the video while you're doing chores or driving to work, these stories go up on Spotify under Story Snaps with Arrow, also linked in the description down below. Remember guys, life is a story and you are the author. Catch y'all later.